In recent years, electricity generated by wind in Nebraska has more than doubled. And it appears that trend will continue here in the Cornhusker State for the foreseeable future. Our Lance Schwartz joins us now with some exciting energy news from northeast Nebraska. Lance?
Did you know our town O'Neill and Holt County is now home to Nebraska's largest wind farm? It's pretty crazy, really, because you can see the turbines from miles away. So you just keep driving and driving toward them until you actually get to them. Before I got there, I thought there might be 5 or 10 windmills or turbines. Turns out, I was so wrong. Wow. It certainly wasn't just 5 or 10 turbines. It was 200 giant white towers sprouting up from the ground as far as the eye could see. The horizon was proliferated with turbines covering an enormous area that is 14 miles long and 10 miles wide. And the reason they show up from miles away is because they are extremely tall. Each turbine is more than 400 feet high at its maximum height, making it taller than the Statue of Liberty.
So I'm halfway up the stairs leading into turbine number 5 at the Grand Prairie Wind Farm.
Alicia Knapp is the project manager for BHE Renewables.
The base of the turbine tower is about 12 feet wide.
Alicia says construction got underway for the wind farm 2 years ago, and she was impressed by how the people of O'Neill embraced the new wind farm.
Throughout construction, over $7 million was spent in the local community, so there's a lot of folks who have been pretty excited to see the project come to O'Neill.
Mike Zabtrevsky was one of those excited people who had been waiting almost a decade for this wind farm to be built.
We just recognized the opportunity, and the more we researched it to see if we wanted to commit, the more we learned to like about it on several different facets.
BHE Renewables will pay out over $2 million per year in landowner payments.
But there's also some fairly substantial property tax relief being generated by this project, and that was very appealing to us.
BHE Renewables is a Berkshire Hathaway subsidiary.
These turbines are 2 megawatts apiece, and we have 200 of them, so this is a 400 megawatt project.
And this project has been fully operational since last November.
And now that we are operational, we have 25 full-time employees here, and those are permanent residents here in Holt County.
On the fluke of geography and turbine sighting, there are 2 easily visible from our patio, and so we've nicknamed them the Twins and have been enjoying them on a daily basis.
I've got to say that seeing Mike's twins and their 198 siblings blinking in unison at night is quite a sight.
It's just an almost indescribable feeling to wake up every morning and to be able to see these producing energy.
Now you might be wondering, just like I was, where does all of this electricity that the wind farm generates end up? The answer is Omaha, Nebraska, 185 miles from here. And get this, the electricity flows through overhead lines and powers more than 120,000 homes in Nebraska's largest city, meaning most of Omaha is lit up by this wind farm near our town O'Neill.
Pretty interesting stuff. Thank you, Lance. Tomorrow at 6, see how the Irish capital of Nebraska is benefiting from the Leprechaun Youth Sports Program.